Ten.
Stand by to take studio.
7, 6.
Stand by camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello MCHS and welcome to another episode of MCTV. I'm Amanda Andrick.
And I'm Dakota Fleming. Today on the program, we'll have an inside look into the Ministry of Education meeting and a look into the Wolves presentation for the grade 9s. But first, our top story.
With the town of Morinville wanting a secular school system, the Minister of Education had a meeting with the students and parents to field questions about the new school and what will happen with their community. Many people showed up to say what was on their mind. I was granted with the opportunity to attend the meeting and ask students and parents how they felt. For the past year, some parents in Morinville have been fighting for their child to receive a secular education here in town. Of course, this caused backlash from the community. In late March, I was granted with the opportunity to attend a meeting which the Minister of Education spoke and answered the questions of students and parents.
Honestly, I think that the government came out to listen more than speak, and I think that they addressed that, and I think that they really followed through on that.
Many people don't see the difference between a secular education and a Catholic education. We asked a few students and staff, along with Mr. Lukazik himself, what their definitions of both are.
I define Catholic education by however you want to define it, I guess. Nobody in this school forces religion upon anybody else.
Catholic education, it's a system where the Catholic faith is predominant over other faiths. But at MCHS, all other faiths can be studied in a religion class, so it's good that they do that.
Secular education, which are the public schools everywhere in Alberta, they are frankly non-religious. They can offer religion as a subject matter, so you can actually take Christian religion, Muslim religion, Hindu religion, the list goes on, as a course for credits.
An option was brought up at the meeting, which was to bus students to surrounding schools outside of town until another school is built. Here are some opinions on that option.
In my opinion, I believe that busing students to the schools surrounding Morinville, like Nemeo or Sturgeon and all those schools in this county, can be an option.
I do not see transferring students out of Morinville to a different public school as being a viable option. I think the public school has to be offered in town as an option in the community.
Taking one school and giving it to another group of students is not ideal. Somebody will get upset, somebody will get hurt, somebody will get inconvenienced.
It is important if there is a public school in Morinville because everyone has the opportunity to learn in whatever way they want.
There's clearly many different opinions on what should be taking place. Some people believe the way Morinville stands currently is just fine, and others have a different opinion. There's no doubt that the minister has a lot to think about.
So I will end up having to make a decision that will be somehow not convenient to someone, but I'm hoping to, spread the pain evenly and spread the benefits evenly so it is a fair decision to all.
There's many different options that are available that I don't know if the minister has really examined. So there's that debate as to if something is not broken, why is it being changed so dramatically?
For MCTV, I'm Amanda Andrick. The weather lately has been pretty decent. I can't really complain.
I know, the weather has been pretty nice, but it might not be later in the week. Our meteorologist, Tim Evans, has the details. Tim?
Hey guys, thanks. Yeah, you're right. It's not going to look too good later on. We just had a system move through. I just took a peek outside and it was raining, so not too good conditions. But hey, it's going to improve slightly. But currently, you know what, Whitehorse, getting much of the same stuff we are. 8 degrees up there, Vancouver, sunny, mostly sunny on 11 degrees. Regina, rain at 9 degrees, because there's this huge system that came from us. So Saskatchewan has us to thank. Winnipeg is currently at 11 degrees, partly cloudy. Iqaluit minus 12, and Yellowknife is 5 degrees in the sun. St. John's, rain and 9 degrees. Halifax, 18. Hot spot is Toronto, mostly cloudy and a little bit of sun. Let's take a look at Alberta. Currently in Alberta, 13 degrees in high level, 8, same thing in Jasper, degree warmer in Banff, all experiencing some rain. 20 degrees in Medicine Hat, 13 in Calgary, mostly sunny, mostly cloudy. Red Deer, some spitting rain, but mostly sunny at 13 degrees. Edmonton, same thing at 13 degrees. Let's take a look at your current conditions here in Morinville, Alberta. It's currently 7 degrees. Winds coming out of the southeast at 13 clicks. The sun will set tonight at 8:45 p.m. You know what? Rain, but above average temperatures. Sunday and Saturday looking good. Sunday looking good for the bike training ride. That's your weather. Back to you guys.
During the month of March, the grade 9s were treated to an event with special guests. The grade 9s got to meet our very own inspired mascot, the Wolf, at a special presentation held at the Morinville Cultural Center. They got a chance to ask speakers some questions and were surprised by some of the answers. Dakota Fleming was on the scene to capture the event.
The grade 9 students of MCHS had a special visitor, Aspen the Wolf. The school invited Aspen and her owner to share some facts about our very own mascot, the Wolf.
The point of educating students about wolves is to make awareness for your future as well as the future of having wildlife. Make people aware of the conservation of the species and to make people aware of the folklore and the myths about wolves and to change that. So we want to dispel the myths and fairy tales about wolves.
We asked Shelley why she got involved with raising awareness of the endangered species.
Because we give them an opportunity, especially students in areas that they would never have. So they get to learn things or see things that they would never get a chance to. Actually, my husband's first love was the wolf, and that's what got us solely involved in it. And it's just basically has taken over. I've gained so much love for them, it's just basically taken over our lifestyle. I enjoy watching the faces, being surprised of some of the answers of the questions that we ask.
If you're wondering how you can lend a hand to help save the wolves, here are some tips.
To use their voice, vote, get the proper governments in so that we can have a future with wildlife. The world is not just about money and gas and oil and industry. We need to have ecology, forest, and conservation to be able to have a future for anything. So it all helps us make money if we think about the big picture.
For MCTV, this is Dakota Fleming signing off.
With the bike trip coming to its first practices and getting ready for the big trip, we have the leader of the trip, Greg Bautestein. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
First off, let's start off with you telling us the story behind the bike trip.
The bike trip has been going on for 21 years now. It's actually one of the few things that's actually come from Primo. It started actually at Primo School when it was still the high school. It originally started off as a grade 12 trip only, but now it's open to students from grade 9 to 12.
When is the bike trip and how long will you guys be gone for?
The bike trip is on May 23rd to 26th. We are starting training rides though this Sunday. You have to make 4 training rides to qualify for the trip, and we'll be doing those for the next 5 Sundays. And we're going to be heading up to Lake Louise and Jasper for the trip, and then we cycle about 220 kilometers over 3 days.
How many students and adults will be joining you guys?
We can take a maximum of 24 people, and that's the maximum size that we can carry because the one hostel we stay at only has room for 24 individuals, so that's the maximum we can take is 24.
What is the purpose of the bike trip?
Well, I mean, the purpose, I mean, to me, the best thing about the bike trip is it really allows kids to, to feel like they've achieved an amazing goal. And I think a lot of kids who go on the trip maybe don't think that they could actually, do 220 kilometers on a bike, but it's amazing that every year the kids who go, they always seem to amaze themselves that they can actually climb those hills and do the distance. And I think there's a real sense of accomplishment for everyone who completes the trip at the end.
Why do you enjoy the bike trip?
Well, for me, I think it's the interaction with the kids. And I mean, going to the mountains, it's always a wonderful environment to, you're kind of educating people outside the classroom. It's not, in the confines of a classroom, and you're kind of learning some life lessons that aren't necessarily related to, directly to curriculum, but they're lessons that every kid should learn.
All right, well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Last Saturday, 4 MCTV crew members went to NAIT to compete in television video production at Skills Alberta in teams of 2. The students from Greater Edmonton pushed the envelope of video production and their technical restrictions to plan, shoot, and edit a 1-minute piece. Although official results were not available in the time for broadcast, Tim Evans and Tyler Troy brought back their video from the competition.
I want to go to NAIT. I don't really know what I want to do with my life. Well, yeah,
I don't know, like... Fine, I'll take a look. So what kind of stuff does he have? I finally figured out what I want to do. I want to come to Nate.
Thank you for watching MCTV. On the next show, we'll take a look at how MCHS is dealing with bullying.
And a look at the trade show this weekend.
And a look at the open house. Tim, how's the weather looking for next week?
You know what? It'll be sunny with a little bit of rain, but it should be all right.
Be sure to join us next time.
I'm Tim Evans.
I'm Dakota Fleming.
And I'm Amanda Edrick. Have a nice weekend, everybody.
Stay cool.